I'm a Muslim. We celebrate Eid. It is our special holiday. We wear new clothes, eat food, and go to many houses. At the time, my dad was out of income and he could not afford to buy me a new dress, so I had to borrow one from my friend that day.
My mother was working at Home Depot when I was younger, having to take care of 7 people in total. And she was only making $9 an hour, and because we were struggling so much, we had to live with another family in their home.
What causes poverty? Well, education, inequality, climate, and not enough jobs.
I was younger and my parents first came to America. They were making minimum wage, so at the time that was around like $6 an hour, and so they didn't have enough money to buy a car or anything.
When I was younger, my mom used to have to go and get donated gifts for Christmas, otherwise I wouldn't have a Christmas at home.
In African countries, if a small redistribution in income is doubled from 4% to 8%, it would reach the income poverty Millennium Development Goals.
Wars in Syria had caused 80% of its people into poverty, with a life expectancy of 20 years, and had also led to $200 billion worth of economic loss, according to a UN-backed report. But now women had changed roles with men into the workforce to provide for their families.
Sina Abu Hamid was a history teacher before the war, but now as a refugee, this field is her classroom. She then saved 6 months' wages from harvesting cotton. With that money, she rents this land to grow her own food and forge a new career as a farmer. When Sina and her family fled the city of Hama 4 years ago, her older brothers stayed to fight with the Free Syrian Army, while the younger ones attend school in this camp in Şanlıurfa, here in southeastern Turkey. Her father has had heart surgery and her mother is also too sick to work, so Sina carries the burden of supporting her family alone.
Education may be the highest reason why we have poverty in our world today. If a person can't get educated, the chances are they probably won't have a job either. The link between socioeconomic status of school-aged children and their performance in school has long been known. As far back as 1966. The Coleman Report documented the fact that students from lower-income families did more poorly in school than their middle or upper-income bracket counterpart.
Position as vice provost and dug deep into the university's student records to create a profile of the students who dropped out.
And so what's the correct answer?
What he found was startling. The big difference wasn't how hard a student studied or how well they did in high school. The most important indicator was a student's household income.
So what can we do to end this vicious cycle? Provide the low-income families high-quality education at a young age. Redistribute money to poor countries. Raise wages for workers. And lastly, what you can do is give donations to the needy. Every penny helps. Thank you.